I sense his presence on the moon no longer. If you need not follow, then I beg you stay and listen to what I have to tell you of Zodiark and the end of all things. Before we speak at length, I believe a change of surrounds is in order. I have more than ill tidings to share, you see. I sense others arriving not long ago. Though my communions with Heidelin have grown infrequent, I have learned enough from her to know these are your comrades. And as luck would have it, they have already reached my abode. Come, let us join them. Oh cool, now everyone else is on the moon. We're scions on the moon, sometimes we're both dragoons. Tough crowd.
Not sure if my humming came through or not. Yay, AI filters.
Thank goodness you are unharmed. We did what we could to subdue the Tempest before making our way here. Not without casualties, unfortunately. Some few detonated explosives, killing themselves and others. The contingent's healers had their hands full tending to the injured and enthralled when we took our leave. Lest you wonder, Mistress Cryer hath also been delivered unto their care. Serving as a conduit of Heidelin's power hath taken its toll, but she will recover in due course. As for Alphinaud and Alice, they insisted on remaining in Garlemald while we three rushed to your aid. It appears, however, that matters here have already come to a conclusion. Say hi, Thlodeus. No, wait, that was the other guy. I'm misremembering my characters. But what manner of conclusion, if I might ask? And is this the ally whom Heidelin bade you seek out? He's not unlike the shades of Amarot. Not unlike, perhaps, but not the same. I was created by Heidelin together with this place. It has ever been my duty to keep vigil over Zodiark, or rather, it was my duty. Oh yeah, I forgot I was still a dragoon.
Yeah.
Then Zodiark is no more. Yep. And not without consequence, I'm afraid. For now the delicate weave of the star preserved by his presence will begin to unravel. If you mean to avert the final day, you shall have need of... Are you alright? My attempts to forestall Zodiark's release have all but exhausted my strength. If you might allow me to rest a short while, I will share with you all I can. Please do. You need not exert yourself on our account. These crystals contain records of your time here, yes? May we peruse them while we wait? By all means. If you wouldn't review them chronologically, might I suggest beginning with those on the upper floor? Who puts the earliest records on the top floor? I shall leave that to you, Green, while I see what can be gleaned from the crystals on these lower levels. The Ancients had some weird-ass, organization system.
Yeah.
As you gaze into the crystal, ancient knowledge of Zodiark flows through your mind. Daily summary. No anomalies detected. Daily summary. No anomalies detected. Daily summary. No abnormalities detected. These appear to be recordings of a long, lonely vigil on the moon, dating back to the beginning of Zodiark's imprisonment. I thought it would be at the bottom, so I jumped down. That was not the correct decision.
I did the same thing. It's going from the top to bottom, so you gotta go down the staircase.
As you gaze into the crystal, knowledge of past calamities flows through your mind. These records describe how, with each rejoining, Zodiark's thirst for freedom grew, as did strain on the brands. Maintaining Zodiark's imprisonment appears to tax Heidelin greatly. Warmly glowing crystal. The records describe the Watcher's efforts to prepare in the event Zodiark broke free from his prison. The record has gone to describe maintenance carried out regularly with the Loperites, though it is not clear who or what they are. As you gaze into the crystal, record of an unexpected visitor flows through your mind. The records note the Watcher's musing when Elidibus is spotted on the moon, though clearly not for the first time. It is clear he and his brethren have a keen interest in freeing Zodiark from his prison, and yet they have made no attempt to destroy the brands. Perhaps they prefer he remain hidden from mortal eyes until the final rejoining. Perhaps they realize we would never dare bring harm to Zodiark so long as he remains imprisoned. Did you learn anything of import? So as we suspected, maintaining the brands require a great deal of her energy and focus, and this cost has grown higher with every rejoining. That would explain why contact with her has become rather infrequent since the 7th Umbral Calamity. I too made a rather startling discovery. This heavenly body we know to be the moon was in fact created by Heidelin. When the Watcher said he was created together with this place, I thought he only meant this facility. Truly, Heidelin's powers are far beyond anything I could have imagined.
It is we who should thank you. The records stored here are nothing short of extraordinary. There is much we could learn of Zodiark and his imprisonment, but perhaps you could offer us more focused guidance. Pray, tell us of the calamity that came before and comes now again. Were the ancients ever able to deduce its source?
Ah, a globe with thumbtacks. The most advanced technology.
Celestial currents. I cannot say I am familiar with the concept.
And so they sought a means to harness the forces of darkness, of activity and growth. Thus was Zodiark conceived. No less a power than a god's could set right the laws of nature and quicken the flow of ether within the star.
Emmett Selk claimed that those who summoned Hydaelyn did so because they saw Zodiark's power as a threat. Is that true? Oops. Could have sworn she beseeched me to banish the darkness.
The Ascians set in motion 7 rejoinings before we came to oppose them. How many more worlds would have been lost had we not placed our faith in her? How many more souls living in the present would have been snuffed out for the sake of those long dead?
Well, in light of recent events, I see no reason to doubt your words. And even if Hydaelyn is not a god in truth, if Minfilia believed that we should trust in her plans, then I choose to do just that. Which brings me to a rather important question. Let's suppose we try but fail to stop this second coming of the final days. Should the Source fall, what will become of the other worlds?
Yes, but what is it?
Oh god, the moon is the arc. The time has come for you to be on your way. The crater at the heart of Lake of Mare Lamentorum, where Zodiark was imprisoned, is not so easily traversed, however. Let us call upon Argos, the familiar whom you met earlier. He should have no trouble bearing you across. As Hydaelyn created me as a Gaoler, so too did she create Argos as the god. It is his nature to appear when needed, yet he is nowhere to be found. Strange. Mayhap the imbalancing of Aether has affected him. Let us make for the crushing brand and attempt to call upon him here there. You need but recall the path you walked with Argos before, and you will find your way. If he labors in service to Hydaelyn's plan, I see no reason not to do as he suggests. Shall we make for this crushing brand then?
don't remember the path.
Just give me a second, Chocobo.
I mean, that's what paying for the companion app does, essentially.
Does it?
That pulls your chocobo space, yeah.
The place we seek is just ahead at the Chlorophoscra. You see, Argos cannot manifest without sufficient concentrations of ambient ether. You would be hard-pressed to find a greater confluence inside this cavern. Follow me. Yes, here will do nicely. The lunar spongoi draw ether from the ground, which is then dispersed in the air. At present, however, the ambient energies are not quite sufficient for Argos to manifest. Might you be willing to spare some of your own to help Spongoi along? Spongoi or Spongoi? I wonder how you pronounce it.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of sea sponges.
I think that's the point. Sponge-like. Argos manifests in a flash. He seems glad to see you again. A most fascinating creation of Heidelin's, would you not agree? Should the need arise, he even able to recreate reflections of himself on a whim. Though I assure you it was no reflection which accompanied you earlier to the brand. No, Argos was quite eager to be at your side then, as he is now it seems. I cannot recall when last he showed such an affinity for anyone. Indeed, I thought him more likely to shy away from you and your companions. Perhaps it was more than a sense of duty that compelled him to aid you before. As for your companions, unexpected, but greatly appreciated. I believe we are all ready. Then let us return outside that you may cross the chasm. Reporters on the moon. Sometimes we're both dragoons. Fandaniel standards and some dread. Something's gonna go wrong soon. Thank you.
Soon, I thought already went wrong.
Yeah, I wanted to find a rhyme for it, so.
Yeah, I'm just teasing.
You do that a lot. Your destination is a structure there across the cradle of darkness. But climb onto Argos' back, and he will take care of the rest. Once you arrive, it should not take long to find the ship's crew. The facility is designed to rouse them from their slumber in the event of Zodiark's destruction. Heed their counsel. Together you may guide the star and its people to a kinder fate. This is where we part ways, but know that I shall ever be watching and praying for your success. Your Choco was blocking your Stola.
Sorry.
Our allies' assurances notwithstanding, we cannot be certain what awaits us on the other side. So perhaps it would be best if we did not go all go at once. I propose the two of us cross first, while Thancred and Urianger wait here. Ride Argos across the chasm. Whee! Onward! A malefic aether yet permeates in the crater. Remnants of Zodiark, most like. Just a little further. This structure is enormous, though that is hardly surprising given the size of the average Emerald team. Apologies for the wait. Right then, let us head inside and... Oh? Most intriguing. A means by which you conserve energy, mayhap. Well, I certainly wouldn't want him to blink out of existence on our account, helpful as he's been. Thank you, Argos. We'll take things from here. If Argos is to remain without, let us not keep him waiting over long. Ooh, an aetheryte.
Our moonship pilot should be around here somewhere. Is that right?
Oh, whoever they are, they gotta be gigantic. Or not. Ah, yes, rabbits on the moon.
Yep.
A classic tale.
So are they going to make mochi or are they going to make medicine?
Both. They're gonna have an alchemist and cooking quest where you're gonna make a mochi medicine.
Look lively, everyone!
At this rate, they're probably gonna also be a tribal as well.
Probably.
I know. This
They're super cute.
1243rd inspection is a mite ahead of schedule, but it is of the utmost importance. For Zodiark, alas, is no more. As of now, our mighty moon has a new purpose: to bear the people of Etheris to safety. Our time has come, my friends! We must be swifter than swift. There is much to do before our guests arrive. I expect your workstations to be immaculate. And don't forget to relay our signal to Etheris.
So about that.
Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Then hop to it!
Tis a rather curious crew she hath chosen. Their endearing forms intended to ease the passengers' hearts, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Thancred's dumbfounded expression suggests he is still struggling to comprehend the spectacle he has just witnessed. They must be the Loperates mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not at all what I expected, but the Watcher did bid us heed their counsel. I assume the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader, though we might have to ask about it in order to track them down. Come on then, let us be about it. I wonder if they have a different dialogue if you come here as a Viera.
You know, that does seem like something that would happen. Yeah.
Ow. God, walking around this place could be a pain. The leader of the crew? Not me, I'm afraid. Singing Way's the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. Only the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Etheris. And that's a promise. Leader? No. Sleeping Way. My job is... Perhaps I'd better ask. Well, given their naming sense, I think it'll be easy to tell who does what. What? How in the... When did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Take me to your leader. Leader? Ah, yes, Look no further. I am the one you seek. Well, well. Looks like you beat us here. Your friends, I take it. Is this all of them? A group comprised entirely of children? What must their parents be thinking? This is a nursery after all, though perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? No matter, you needn't worry about your pretty little heads. All will be well, I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing around gawping. I must take you to meet the others. If you could run along back towards the entrance, you'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. There's no wrong way to reach it, but it's a large glowing ball at the center, if you should find yourself lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. Gonna be real tough to breaking the bad news to these people. Or rabbits. Well then, back to the upper floor it is.
Right, of course. Introductions are in order. Ahem.
Okay, come back later, Pancake.
My name is Livingway, and we are the Loporrits, created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Aetheris to a brave new world. More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw. Livingway's the name. Map reader and navigator of the heavens.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. The people of Aetheris, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiark's obliteration. Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents sent you little ones on ahead while they began the necessary preparations. Still not following? No? Very well, I shall elaborate further. Here, we have Aetheris, your home, and the moon, where we are now. Without Zodiark around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade. A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Aetheris, bringing an end to all life. Very sad, that.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected. Imagine, if you will, that Aetheris is a delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun. The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Aetheris, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
And this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold. And then, once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star. Easier said than done, admittedly, for one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim. Which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Hydaelyn. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings. And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers. We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation. Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement. No need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak. While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
If the punchline is that they've been relying on Charleon and stocking up Archon Loaf, I'm going to gag.
Help? From who?
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges? Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women, and I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon?
Eidolon.
Heidelin herself led you here. You don't say! Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people.
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller. In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher? Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Aetheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed. The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it? Building way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Perhaps you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
Yes, in due time. But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.